Hello and welcome to that. My name is Jake Giant7 and welcome back to Mayhem. So today we're gonna play some more of these courses. Keep in mind that I am recording this before the first episode is even being uploaded. So if you submitted any course suggestions last time, I'll get to them soon. I probably won't record much more after this for now. So yeah, we're just gonna get started here. I have the four courses we're gonna be doing today, and the first two are actually both airships. So let's do it. This first one is Bowser Jr.'s Airship Fleet. Not really based off the level from Mario Galaxy, but I don't know. I'm not really sure where this idea came from, but it's definitely not based off the Mario Galaxy level. As you can see here, this is a very different opening to that one. There are going to be a few scattered sections like that where you're in the overworld and just kind of flying around, just kind of scattered throughout the level. There's 3 of them. Although, yeah, most of the level takes place on these airships. Notice how I said ships, not ship. They just call it fleet because, like I said, it's, there's multiple. I didn't even say that yet, but it's pretty obvious. This first one is pretty easy, not too bad. There's gonna be, I'll admit, there are a few kind of leap of faith type of things in this level, but I did make them pretty fair. I didn't make them super biggish or anything. I was very careful to make sure they're arrows and all that. This part can be a little annoying, just hammers. I don't know, not really anything too bad. So if you just kind of ran past Hammer Bro, there's a spring up there. Sorry about that. Things happen to my voice sometimes. I don't know, it just goes weird. But anyway, there's a little hidden checkpoint up here, and a fire flower. There's always spawns a fire flower. So keep y'all powered up. And here we have our next ground section. Yeah, try to get in the play quickly, or else you're gonna get hit by all those balls. There's a couple of spines here. This section's pretty short. These ground sections aren't gonna be too difficult. The third one's very difficult, but in my opinion, at least it's giving me a lot of trouble in the past. But I always forget about this part. You gotta kind of take your time there. You can't actually take a good shortcut there. Oh wow, I was not paying attention there at all. I was trying to see if it's possible to take a shortcut there. I'm not always the greatest with. Well, okay, yeah, that's. Don't let yourself get hit by the Hammer Bro. Just right when you get back in the. Wow, I'm doing horrible all of a sudden. That just happens sometimes. I just stop paying attention. All of a sudden, I just start doing awful. Okay, so I think I'll just meet you guys back on that next airship. Oh, alright. So if you still have a mushroom here, you have to kind of slide down. I know it's a little bit hard to react to that, and you have to crouch when you jump up there. So this part might seem a little bit. I'll admit this part honestly is a bit cryptic, but if you see there's an arrow here, but it's possible to make it up there. But what we can also do is you can go across the top of the semi-solid platform and just trying to cross that. That's what I usually do, and it's very, very fun. Because it's not like there's a wall up there. So, alright, right here is our second checkpoint. Probably should have actually waited to get that, because this thing will spawn a fire flower if you're Mega Mario. I did that stacking thing, but yeah, screwed up. I forgot to go to the Hammer first. I do that sometimes, I don't know. It's not really too big of a deal though, because what we have coming up after this is not that difficult. I didn't say that this section wasn't difficult, because I always found it pretty tough, but yeah, this section here, this airship, this is the last part of the level, and it's not that bad. So you have a little boss fight with Bowser Jr. right here. If you want, but I think I accidentally jumped on the fireball, but. Well, it seemed to me like I did that right. Okay, good. It seemed like I was doing that right, but I guess I jumped 1 pixel too short. I'm not even that surprised that happens. That's because, this is honestly one of my easier levels. I've made a lot of very difficult levels that aren't uploaded because I can't beat them in one go. Seriously, that's what actually happened to me with one of my levels. I can beat it with checkpoints, just not without them. Alright, so, as you can see though, this fight isn't really mandatory at all. I didn't really bother putting any blocks here or the doors here, but if you still want to have a nice little boss fight, go for it. I will just for entertainment value. So let's go Bowser Jr. Yeah, I've certainly made better Bowser Jr. boss fights. I'm not gonna say this is like a great one or anything, but it's still something. So there we go, Bowser Jr.'s dead. And now, oh right. And then if you head up here, you're gonna see a big giant Bowser Jr. So just jump across this pipe. And man, that's yeah. Actually, that was in one of my levels, but I thought it was in my other airship level with Bowser Jr. Although yeah, so that's how that level ends. You just kind of see a giant Bowser Jr. fall into an abyss, which I always thought was pretty epic. It's like a satisfying way to end the level. Like you've been chasing this guy the whole time, and then like he dies. All right though. So we're going from Bowser Jr.'s airship to Bowser's airship, and this level's pretty fun. So the way it opens is power up. Don't miss it. I mean, if you do, it'll just fall down, but it's a lot quicker if you don't miss it, obviously. So, of course, get a little bit of a glide with the raccoon suit. This is about as far as you can go with it, as it does have limited flight. I never actually knew that. I don't think it ever happened to me in Mario. I don't even know if they had that in place in Mario 3, but it never happened to me. Anyway, it is actually possible if you didn't lose your raccoon suit, which you probably wouldn't have, or your Tanuki suit, to just kind of cheat your way up there. This section is probably the hardest in the level, aside from maybe the boss fight, which can be a little bit difficult. You have to grab Lakitu's cloud so you can progress. But it isn't very fun. What you're supposed to do is, of course, if you have your Tanuki suit, use that. And wow, I missed it again. So if you have a Tanuki suit, use that. And if you can't, you're supposed to use the bullet bill. But yeah, it doesn't usually work out too well. Just because of the spinies. Okay, so as you can see, that's pretty much the farthest you can fly. You might be able to fly a little bit further, but I've never gotten any further than that. Of course. Nice little runway. Come on. Yeah, this section is quite annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Although it makes sense that Bowser's airship would be more difficult to get through than Bowser Jr.'s. As you can see, I've already died twice, and I died once on that level. Alright, there we go. Grab the Tanuki suit when coming down that time. As you can see, it saves a lot of time. Oh no, I screwed myself. I screwed myself. Okay. I think I can get that if I do. No! Oh my god, I screwed myself at the start here. There we go. Alright, got it that time. Don't really worry if you lost the Tanuki suit. You actually can't have it at this point in the level. You're gonna have to get rid of it in a second anyway. So don't worry too much if you don't have it. As you can see here, you can only fit through here if you're small. So, yeah, don't worry much about it. And you do get, you should be getting a mushroom in a second because of the checkpoint. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you... I'm about to have a little bit of a rage quit moment. Once you hit that checkpoint, that section of the level does become a little... Well, because you have to skip that, but, like, you don't really get hit by the fireball just right as you start, so... That's one less thing to be worried about once you hit the checkpoint. What? What? Look, what? I've never had all this happen to me before. I mean, I've had trouble with that Lakitu, but I've never had this much trouble with it. I mean, wow. Just why? Wait, there we go. Okay. Perfect. And then I lose my mushroom immediately. Now, don't worry too much about this boss fight, because if you didn't keep your mushroom, there is a way you can... Yeah, this boss fight can be a little bit frustrating. I think you can already see what you're supposed to do. Now, there's a hidden mushroom right here if you respawn from the checkpoint and you want another extra hit. can't even keep. Now, oh, God. Okay. Alright, so if you couldn't already tell what you're supposed to do, you basically have to... This function is very similar to the original Mario 3 Bowser battle. Basically, you have to just trick Bowser into killing himself. Except in this case, instead of killing himself, what you're basically making him do is free you from, like, basically allow you to escape. So you just have to make Bowser hit that P-switch, and the reason I say not just open the way to the P-switch is because Bowser himself will hit it no matter what once he breaks the block above it. And that'll basically open up those blocks there that form a little gate, and you can escape. So, yeah. This fight can be a little bit challenging, mostly just not getting hit, especially with the bullet bill, which is both a godsend and a kind of something that'll kill you a lot. As you can see, I tried jumping over him, but Bowser will sometimes just randomly jump, so you gotta be very careful of that. You gotta also be careful and not do crap like that, because I do that on a regular basis. Alright. Now, really, you just want Bowser to hit around the center. Which can be a little bit annoying sometimes. I feel like he doesn't always do that. Of course, sometimes he'll just hit the side of the stage. And then you can just hit all the blocks around it and not the actual blocks you need him to hit. Which is just marvelous. And I think you just deleted twice in the same fight into it twice in a row. But yeah. Alright, there we go. That's one of the blocks he needs to break. I'm surprised at how much he's actually just ground pounding on the side. He doesn't usually do that much. Alright. One more in that center area. And that'll be the fight. As long as you don't get hit again, because that is possible. Oh, come on! You hit right to the side of where you need to be. Are you kidding me? Bowser! Just make my life easier, could you please? There we go. Let's use the bullet bills to get through. Of course, you can get caught, and there's also some free one-ups right there. Oh crap, Bowser's chasing me. There we go. Oh, okay. If you want, you can also try to go for the one-ups. I didn't bother, I usually don't, but it's just a little something extra for you daredevils out there. Alright, now it's throwing Bowser's airship. Next, we have this. Of course, as you can see, I haven't uploaded yet, but I'm going to get to that today. This is House of Death. It's a Mario World Ghost House level. Alright, sorry about the cut. Something happened in the level that I needed to fix. So I guess it's a good thing I haven't uploaded this yet. But yeah, something happened that never happened before that made the level, the first part of the level impossible. Alright, so in this first part of the level, oh my god. This is getting to be very annoying. Yeah, this first part of the level can be a little bit frustrating, but if you're good with timing and all, it's not that bad. It's just that sometimes I screw up the timing. Basically, you have to grab the Koopa shell. You're not supposed to throw it that early. Come on! Alright, so you're supposed to grab the Koopa shell. As you're gonna see in a second, there's a the ghost house, the house that we're going into is guarded. He's with a spike track. Oh my god! Really? I landed on the dry bones and. Alright, well, if you happen to lose the shell, you can just come back here and grab another one. Alright. So let's kind of keep all these guys at bay. That was really stupid. I don't even know why I tried doing that. But yeah, you can see what you're supposed to do. I'm just going to cut to when I get that because my luck has been so bad this run so far. Sometimes I just get really unlucky when doing this segment. Like right there. I didn't actually die, but might as well have. Not really might as well have, but I almost... There we go. Okay. I actually managed to do that really well. But never mind, I'm not cutting because that was pretty much too epic to cut. So you don't have to bother. Once you get there, you don't really have to any of the gate open. You don't have to bother keeping this. What? Are you kidding me? You don't have to wait for it to come all the way back to the beginning. Oh my god. Okay, so as you can see, you're stuck in here now. So have fun getting out. Every once in a while, I just have a really poor run of that first section where I just can never get it perfect. It bothers me so much. Anyway, this first section. So, what you have right here, this is the part where I had iron blocks there, which I kind of knew bombs could break, but they never had broken them before. I've had them for a few runs in this level. Anyway, you're supposed to spin over them, jump to the right. If you stay on, as you can see, you go into a, what are they called? Grinder. And yeah, that's pretty much what happens. So, as you can see, you're not able to keep Big Mario here. I like to do that with a lot of my levels, where I just have something where you can't really keep Big Mario, so I just put like a little spike trap that you can run into. Add a challenge. Make it Daredevil. Yeah. So, this section, basically just filled it to the brim with cannons. Once you get to a certain timing, it's pretty... Yeah, you just have to get into like a groove with the timing. There are no red ones. I don't think I actually knew about the red cannons at that point. I might have. I'm not too sure about that though. Okay, usually that was actually a really bad time to go. What you usually want to do is just wait for this last remaining cannonballs to fly by. I just can get a little impatient a lot. So yeah, with these firebars, you usually just want to jump right down, and then be very careful with these wigglers. They can be pretty unpredictable sometimes. So like right there, I thought they were gonna come back because they'll just do that sometimes. They'll randomly turn around. Like I've had that happen. I don't know if it has anything to do with them getting like when you hit them or something, but like as you can see there, he's just randomly turning back around, and I go flying into a cannonball. Not always easy. A lot of my levels are just really difficult. I think this is the first time you're really seeing just how difficult my levels can be, like, as a whole. This is definitely the most difficult level as of the end of this episode that's going to be seen in the series. Because the one we have after this isn't nearly this difficult. Alright, so. Do that. So yeah, there's a lot of space here that you can, what am I trying to say? They can, like, land on, so don't feel like you'll have a few, like, originally this whole platform here wasn't there, but then I kind of realized that was a little bit unforgiving, so I added a bunch of platforms behind it, like, because you originally had to land on the, on one of the 5 lava lifts. Oh, I missed a checkpoint. I'm gonna go back down and get that. As you can see, it isn't mandatory to get the checkpoint, like, it's not, like, directly in your path, but the section you have coming up is extremely tough. As you can see, it's right there, and it is... I do recommend getting the checkpoint. Also, you can't get any... this is the only way you can get a power-up on your first run of this. So I definitely recommend going for that checkpoint. That just puts you right above there. Right now, for these clouds, because of the way clouds work, you only have a limited time with them. So what you basically have to do is get in here, and what I usually do is this Magic Koopa, you have to hijack someone's clown car. As you can see, I failed, mostly because I ended up getting into a rush. That thwomp took way too long to move. It just kind of stayed there for a while, and I got stuck. Oh, no, you're not supposed to do that. I forgot it, I forgot how my own levels work. It's brilliant. Yeah, so I always thought that, the fact that you have to have, like, I couldn't put 2 in the one area, which is here. I feel like it looks really awkward that there's just a random cutout in the house with, like, a checkpoint flag in it. Because I usually like to work with aesthetics in my levels. That'll happen a lot, just telling you right now, that's a very common thing to happen in this level. It's weird though, because, like, I haven't even had that happen to me too much, like, recently. A lot of the things that I'm having trouble with in this level, I haven't been having trouble with, like, the past couple of times playing it. Just at first when I played it. Alright, there we go. So, once you get here, as long as you're quick, the the clown car will never run out. You should be pretty okay. So right here, there's one more gate. Alright. There's one more gate. So you pretty much just want to do that. Just get on that one platform. I always throw it from the blocks for some reason, but it has definitely that what you're supposed to do. Climb up there, so you get the one up, and there you go. You escape to the House of Death. So, that's that level. Yeah, it's definitely the hardest one I've showcased on the series so far, and the next one's going to be quite a lot easier. So, I'll just consider that a good thing. Alright, so last level we have here is Flighty Cave. Okay, I'm so sorry I have to keep cutting, and my voice keeps getting, like, really nasally. I get a lot of allergies during the spring and fall, and right now it's fall. I don't know when this is getting uploaded, but I am recording this, like, right before Thanksgiving. So... Ugh, okay, I should have just waited there. But yeah, so as the name and game theme implies, we're going to be using the propeller mushroom in this level. As you can see, we have to get up there, but it's an impossible jump. I'm not even going to try to... I'm not even going to do any fancy stuff. I'm just going to... Yes, it's impossible. So basically what you have to do is, this first half of the level is going to be entirely dedicated to getting us a propeller mushroom. And then for the second half of the level, we're going to be basically just using that to get to the end. Here I have a few thwomps you have to spin on. That block on the bottom is supposed to indicate where you're supposed to start here. And you kind of have to run backward. That's how you're supposed to dodge those. So this, don't put this on. What you're supposed to do is this. Now if you want, you can wait, but if you want to be an action hero, you can do that. It's quite fun. I actually like that section a lot. As long as you know it's good, I just have to do a lot. So right up here, as you can see, there is our propeller mushroom. What we're supposed to do is ground pound through these blocks, and then propel this way. That guy is going to go that way, kind of hindering our progress. And we can spin up here, so as you can see, this is indeed the same place we were at in the beginning. That's the beginning of the level. Yeah, so, like I said, the level comes full circle. That was sort of the whole idea from the start of making this level. This has another propeller mushroom. You're going to need it. But you're also going to need quick reactions. So yeah, this section does require, that section right there does require you to act very quickly, and if you lose it, the checkpoint's right back there, so you can just kill yourself and don't have to worry about it. Like I said, that block has a propeller mushroom. Alright, so, really what you're supposed to do is just jump over here, but if you happen to just not spin immediately, then it's not a big deal, you can just jump and do it the lame way. You can see there's a bunch of booze here. So there are 3 paths you can take here. I'm going to take this middle one, I guess. But there are 3 paths you can take here that will each lead a different way with this. So yeah, this section's really cool. Basically just a bunch of tracks that intertwine. If you get hit, you can still just make it to the end. And if you happen to keep your propeller mushroom, I can do that. So if you want, you can try this level and you can experiment with all the different paths you can take. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I like it. So yeah, that's Flighty Cave. Definitely, after doing House of Death and Stormbrowser's Airship, that was definitely a relief to play. So, in the future, basically, I do want to start taking suggestions. Like I said, I haven't uploaded part 1 yet, or episode 1. So yeah. So if you enjoyed these levels, I really hope you can check them out, mostly just so I can have more levels to upload onto my Mario Maker thing, because right now I still have to I'm going to upload House of Death, and that'll be my 9th one, and then from there, I'll upload, I'm not sure what I'm going to upload after that, but I'll take a look at my levels. I might do one of my amiibo levels that are down here. I think I've been making some amiibo levels. So yeah, that'll be that. So I hope you guys join me next time. Like I said, I want to start doing some fan levels. Once I start uploading these is what I should say, so I can actually get the submissions. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all next time on Mario Maker Mayhem. Bye.